Hello everyone, this is Sweet Lou Jeff who's out here at Loeb Stadium with Jeremy Griggs, a senior on the Lafayette Jeff baseball team, and we're ready to start the 2016 campaign. Jeremy, I really appreciate your time. Let's talk a little bit about your expectations for the Broncos this year.
All right, my expectations for this year, I have a high expectation for all of them. I mean, as long as we keep working together and having a good time together, I believe we can do something really special this year.
Obviously, with Mr. Ferguson back on the team after being absent for a year or two, that's got to be really a big boost for you, especially being on the pitching staff and everything. You don't really have to carry the load so much. Are you pretty excited about him being back?
Yeah, last year I was pitching basically like every game, and my arm was always sore. So it's really nice having a wider pitching staff.
And as far as team-wise, I mean, you and Mr. Ferguson are going to be, the workhorses for the team. What expectations do you have? Obviously, sectional's got to be down the road, but you look on paper, and this team, even offensively, looks pretty good. Where do you see us? Where do you see us going?
Well, our sectional's pretty hard, so we're definitely gonna have to work our way through sectionals, but I think we can do it. Our work ethic and how hard we work is definitely going to push us towards there, towards something really nice.
I talked to the other guys here earlier, Alex Albrecht, and it's going to be a little bit different. I know he had a taste of it, and you've had a taste of it being a senior when we won one sectional and then one regional a couple years ago. But I really think on paper things are looking really good. But as team-wise, do you and the two other seniors, do you guys feel any pressure being the only three seniors having to lead this team?
Yeah, there's definitely some pressure towards that. But we also have a lot of good juniors, and they're leaders too, and so they help us, and they'll get us through and push everybody else that's sophomores and freshmen.
Now, I talked to you before we came on camera here. I know you're primarily a pitcher, but you say you're going to be playing some left field when you're not pitching, correct?
Yep, I played left field last year, so I'm going to continue doing that.
Now, I also talked to Alex regarding a couple of years ago, we were in the Hoosier Crossroads Conference, and I don't know about you, but that schedule was pretty brutal, playing Avon Orioles and Hamilton Southeastern and Brownsburg. We're in the North Central Conference now. We're in divisions. That's a little bit different. How do you feel about, we were in it last year. Obviously, we lost to Harrison down at Grand Park, but do you like a conference tournament?
I do like the conference tournament. Like you said, the beginning, the first conference we were in, they were really good, and we're going to have one of those teams in our section this year. But being in the NCC is definitely a load off, but it's definitely still hard. But we're going to push through it.
And I'm sure you'd have to rate both McCutcheon and Harrison as our big rivals. Mm-hmm. Big difference. I've talked to several people off camera regarding the coming season, and it's just, I don't know about you, but it's just not going to be the same going out to McCutcheon without Coach Burton out there, correct?
Yeah, it will.
And those guys are obviously Harrison, McCutcheon, big rivals, right? I mean, you'd rather play them anytime and beat them, whatever.
They're fun games.
Yeah. Any individual goals? We've talked a little bit about team goals. Do you have any individual goals that you have personally you'd like to? I mean, I don't want to say you win 10 games or anything like that, but and that's not out of the realm. You'll probably be at least starting 10 games. But bottom line is, do you have any individual goals for yourself?
Yeah, I definitely have some goals during pitching and hitting. My pitching, I definitely want to win more games and definitely get more strikeouts and don't get as many walks as I did last year. Then for hitting, I want to get my average where I was last year, or even higher, and then try to get more doubles and bring home people with RBIs.
Well, really appreciate your time. Best of luck. It'll be nice announcing for you again this year, and let's go get them.
Let's do it.
This is Sweet Lou Jeff who's at her. We'll be right back right after this.